it has become habitual. Nobody call habitual something that's continuous. So maybe one day or 2 days, maybe it may happen that is he has another meeting outside. So which means he's still working outside. But without money, he said, okay, you must be in office by at least 8 o'clock. So he was sad. But every day he comes 10, 12, I can't not even come at all. So then you also will say, oh, he will not come by 10, so let me sleep a little bit more. So when it's 11 o'clock, I will go. So how the company will prosper? How are you going to be productive in that way? Can we get the profits from even if they are selling? So those who want to buy, they will leave. They will go to another place because they know that your company is not serious. They will go to the serious one. Okay? That is honest and integrity. Okay? Integrity means, oh, this is my thing, so. Number 2, vision and forward-looking. Vision, that is to see beyond. So that is why I said, I did not mention it again, but when I use the hadith of all of you are leader, okay? Then earlier I said that not everybody can be a leader. Then I said that if I use that ayah and the hadith, then you can ask me, oh, Dr. Faosiy, you are not hadith also now, because what you say here already different from me. Then I said, no, it's not like that. Oh, seize. What I'm trying to say is this. Not everybody can be an effective leader unless you do well. Like coming to the, workshop like this, on how to improve your leadership. Like somebody, I remember now, somebody asked me last time that, how can I be organized? Yes, you can be organized by trying more and more and more. Okay? And by going for the training as well. And by inclusive, that is by asking the people who are your senior in that area. That is why Quran also says, فَاسْأَلُوا عَلَى الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Ask those who know if you do not know. فَاسْأَلُوا عَلَى الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Ask. So then, that's why also they say that in the Quran, whenever I'm talking now, I say everything Quran, right? That's why I say, there is nothing omitted in the Quran. It's only if you don't know it. Everything in this world and in the hereafter, you'll find it in our book. Okay? So, vision and forward looking. Only those who can think deeply and can interpret their vision. I'm not talking about Bobo, huh? But looking into the car and looking into this as let me see yours. Your future is so bright. Not about that, okay? But somebody can think, this organization, we are producing 15 books a year. So then how many, out of these 15 books that we are producing a year, how many are we getting from it? Okay. Is it good to produce more or to reduce more and increase our, our coverage? Because you may produce. If it is just only narrow to that area, the marketing are not there. It's not accessible to people. How do they know that you have it? But if you have little, and that little is wider, you give it publicity, the people will know, oh, this. Then this is how we need to interpret the things. That is part of the forward looking. So you may suggest what you have to your leader. Because you are a leader in your area, as I said, right? So you can tell your boss, boss, I think this is, shall we try to implement this? There was a question last time that if your boss is not accessible, how can you approach? We'll come to that if you ask, because that group may be more energetic than this group. I don't want this group also to be so I think it's so cold and they have already reduced it for you. So please, one more. Huh? Okay, so what is the vision? And what? Forward looking. Forward looking means to in other words, they call it to project. To project what. For the forward looking, you may have strategy of 3 years strategy, 5 years, or 10 years. This is from the strategic planning, right? So they have 3 years planning, 5 years planning, and 10 years planning. When you start with 3 years planning and see how it is achievable, after that, you move to 5 years after that. Okay? Now, a leader must have, in Arabic they call it Bodat Nazar. Bodat Nazar. Somebody who can. Okay? So, I'm not this one, huh? Yes. Another one is inspiring. To inspire. Somebody who is able to inspire. As a leader, if you are not trying to inspire your followers, like now, I said that I can see some faces that are a little bit sleepy. I said, no, don't let me be sleepy. I said, in that way, I'm trying to inspire you. Okay? But if I say that you are sleepy and then also I'm talking like this, leadership is ability to inspire people. You know what you will be doing? You will be snoring. Yeah. So there's no other things that will be snoring. So a leader must be able to inspire others. Are we communicating? Yeah. Shall we move on? Yeah. Okay. Now, eloquency and effective communication. You know, this one is colored because that will be the second part of our today's workshop. So a leader must be eloquent. Eloquent means must be able to express himself clearly. What is in your mind? Don't say, I have the thoughts, but I don't know how to express myself. You are not an effective leader. You must. And I don't say that you are not a leader. Yes, you have been a leader. Possibly you are inherited with that leader. Because it belongs to your father or... So you are inherited. Everything you become a leader. Are you effective? If you are not eloquent enough to express what you have to your people, you know, here now we're not talking about the language. Eloquency is cut across all the language. Whether you are speaking English, you are speaking Spanish, you are speaking any okay? You are speaking Malay, you are speaking Thailand, you are speaking everything, you must be eloquent in it. So, if you are not eloquent, you are not able to express your feeling or what you have in your mind to your subordinates, to your colleagues. You are not an effective leader. And if you don't have that one, it's a -1 in the features of leaders that you must possess. Okay? So, we will come to that one later. So, effective communication. Because in my culture, they said that this tongue, it has, it is very important. It can lead you to the heaven, and it can lead you to now. Hafizu alayha. Now, eloquence, we come to that one later as I mentioned, inshallah. Another one is competence. Competence. Competence means to have the ability of that, what that position requires. If you as head of faculty, for instance, and you do not possess enough knowledge of that, you are. So you are not competent enough. If you are from finance department, for instance, anybody from the finance here? No. From finance. Okay. If you are from the finance, I will ask about your faculty so that I mean your department so that I will be using it from your. Okay. If you are from finance, I don't know how to add 1 + 2. Are you supposed to be there? No. Okay? So if you are from management and you don't possess little knowledge of how to manage, because the management of the people, human resource is part of management. Anybody from human resource here? Okay? So now, competence. The competence may be through the knowledge. And if you don't have it, you may learn it. It's something learnable. Okay? Another thing is physical fighter and stamina. Physical stamina. 6-pack or 8-pack. How many pack you have? 16, huh? So you have to be now almost not going to an hour now, right? So I've never sit down. So if I just sat down, he sit down here, and I say, what are we going to talk about today is leadership. So some people will be just go on their WhatsApp, and then they will not even care about somebody's talking here. So some people will be on Facebook. So instead of Facebook, the Facebook. Right? Yes. Then they don't who cares. Actually, I don't want to be in this. I don't want to come for this workshop. It is Dr. Bayaki and the university that asked me to come. I don't want to come. Right? Then you are not interested in it. But as you are not interested, but Dr. Faosiy, through his own way, makes you to be interested in it. Because you don't want him to concentrate on you. So you now concentrate. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes. So, now physical vitality. If a leader is not, it's a disabled. We don't say that disabled cannot be a leader, but it's part of it. For instance, if a blind person, is a leader, how can he see the project that he has the people to execute? They can lie to him that, okay, we did 2 long bridge from here to Tutum, from UNISSA. So where's UNISSA? You cannot see. How can he see whether it is true or not? You get that point? So that is part of physical vitality and stamina, and able also to walk, to see. So after walking 2 2 centimeters, you're already tired. Okay, so in that case, there is no vitality, there is no stamina. Okay? Now, another one is knowledge and fish and wisdom. This and this, they are almost complementary to each other. Okay? So you must have knowledge of where you are. Which department are you? Oh, no, okay, yeah, okay. From faculty, right? Quality assurance. Okay. So, okay? Okay, alumni, good. Okay. Okay, okay. So you are, okay, from admin. Which part in admin? Admin is what? Which part? Admin. Admin general, okay. 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 Dr. Sarah. Okay. P? Okay, yes. Yeah. We are together. I State? Estate. Okay, good. Okay. Alumni, okay. Yes. Okay. Now, so knowledge of somebody who is from estate and did not know how to manage the estate. He doesn't even know who to. So if you don't possess the estate management, you are not competent to be there. Likewise, because you don't have that knowledge, you don't have competence to be. You are not competent to be there. You get the point? But there is something here: wisdom and knowledge. Here now we have two things. Knowledge is something that you can achieve through training or this, that you can achieve through study. But wisdom is from Allah. But you can try to apply the wisdom through the knowledge that you have. That's what I say. يؤتي الحكمة لمن يشاء ومن يؤت الحكمة فقد أوتي خيرا كثيرا. Hikmah. So this one is hikmah, wisdom. And this one knowledge is al-ilm. Okay, al-ilm wal-hikmah. Okay, al-hikmah. Then another characteristics is courage. Okay, if you are not courageous enough, you are not bold enough to face it. In leadership, they say face it. So whenever you are in a dilemma, whenever in a quandary, they are all doing the same thing. If you are in a problem, if you are in a problem, in a crisis, okay, what are you going to do? How are you going to face it? Can you just go back home or go to your room and start crying? Or just find the solution to it? So you must be courageous enough to face the problem and try to find solution to it. Yes, I must win. Then not only with the mouth, but with action. You walk your talk. You what?
You walk the talk.
Yes, you walk the talk. Okay? Another thing which a leader should have is what they call leniency and kindness. You should not be too rigid to your subordinates. If you are too rigid to your subordinates, your office will collapse. They will try to break your chair and just put it there for you. So that once you sit down, you fall. Because you are not kind to them. You are not giving anything to them. You always look. Have you do the work that I asked you to do? Okay, bring the file. Sit in my office. Hey, where is your partner? She hasn't come? What is the time now? She hasn't come to the work? Okay, as soon as she comes, ask her to see me. Hey, where have you been? You are not coming out? Sabah. Okay, so you should not be too rigid to them. Try to accommodate them. Try to be kind to them. So that if you are doing a mistake, they will be able to tell you politely as well. Because nobody above the mistake. But if you are not accessible, they cannot meet you. That if they know that, director is coming, and you are coming from there. As long as you go. But once they see you not coming, okay? So, leniency and kindness. This one, I think we will see it again also. That's why Rasul Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يقول للرسول يقول فبما رحمة من الله لنت لهم ولو كنت فظا غليظ القلب لأنفضوا من حولك فاعف عنهم واستغفر لهم وشاورهم في الأمر وإذا عزمت فتوكل على الله. Allah says, "Oh, you Prophet Muhammad, فَبِمَا رَحْمَةٍ مِنَ اللَّهِ لِنْتَ لَهُمْ." With all what Allah has given to you, لِنْتَ لَهُمْ. Be lenient to your people. Don't be arrogant to them. Don't feel power above them. Don't move from them. If you are so rigid, what will happen? لَأَنْفَضُوا مِنْ حَوْلِكَ. They will run away from you. If they see that you are coming from here, they will run that side. Because they don't want to see your face. But if you are close to them, even if you are not seeing them, they will run after you. Oh, sir. I just want to greet you, sir. Salam alaikum. Oh, nice of you. Alaikum salam. Okay? Now, another one is willingness to accept the responsibility. If they appoint you to be a leader and you are not willing to do it, to be a leader, you just say, oh, they just ask me to be there. Like example which I gave, that's okay, you don't want to come to this workshop, but they ask you to go, so I just go.